I'm Easton Fuqua, and this is Savanna Kuegel.
Hello.
And we're just going to talk a little bit about what 4-H is and how it affects us. And we're out here in Sargo on Savanna's family farm working with their cattle. We became involved in 4-H. My mom's been in 4-H since she was a kid, and she's just worked with hogs and cattle for a whole life. My grandfather was a livestock hauler. He hauled cattle pretty much all of his life from just everywhere around the country. And then Savanna over here's family just is a cattle farmers. They own beef and bacon. They're just really involved in the beef industry in Daviess County. 4-H pretty much is just, it's mostly revolves around agriculture. All the clubs in agriculture have to do with county that you live in, what happens there, the crops that you grow, the influence on the place that you live in. And it pretty much just revolves around the agriculture industry in Daviess County. Showing livestock is pretty much just a way of life for some people. It's fun, it's entertaining. Some people do it for a living, we just do it for fun. You start out with a bottle baby calf like what we have back there. You'll go from that, those are about, what, 300-400 pounds? 300-400 pound cow, and you'll work your way up to the 1,000-12,000 pound range. And about the 800-ish range is when fair time will come around. And you'll pretty much just go out there, show your heart out, make your cow look good, do everything as good as you possibly can to make that cow look good. Wash it, clean it, dry it, clip it, everything you need to. After that, the Daviess County 4-H and FFA has a feeder calf program. So pretty much you'll take a calf like this, you'll feed it as much as you can, get it to weigh as much as you possibly can and have a good average daily gain, make it look good. And you'll go from there, and after the Daviess County Fair, we'll have a little auction, and all the farmers from Daviess County will come out and we'll auction off the cattle and all that. And right now we just started a scholarship fundraiser last year for the 4-H and FFA people. So you pretty much go up there, auction off your project. All the money goes to the kids. The animals don't get sold unless you want to sell them at the CPH sale, but that's a whole separate part of it all. And then all the money goes into the kids' scholarships. Any farmer can donate. They can make private donations. They can do public donations. The CPH sale is Daviess County's 4-H and FFA's feeder calf projects. It just goes into that. You sell your cattle, all the money comes back to the kids. Just all around good.
I'm Savanna Kuegel. This is only my second year showing. I started last year because of Easton. I got to go to a couple of his shows and realized I really enjoyed it. So I started showing, and last year was a really good experience for me. I really enjoyed it, and I hope I get to do it in the future. There's some easy cows, there's some hard cows. It just depends on the cow. But what we usually do is we usually start off with a bottle baby and just work our way up. So we have plenty of time to work with them up until show. So sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. Like last year, my cow was an interesting cow. Out in the field, when we're working with them, you gotta learn that if they're not acting your way, you gotta make them learn. But at the same time, you wanna still gain their trust. A good show cow is probably like anywhere from 800 to 1,000 pounds. And the footworking on a cow is probably, when they're standing still, is probably the most important, or not most important, but important thing for the judges. And the way the cow looks in general, and the width and the length.
It teaches you respect and responsibility of the animals. It teaches you life lessons that you need to learn. It teaches you how to take care of your animals. It teaches you life skills that you need some days in your life. The respect part of it all is, and when you come to the showing part of it all, the respect part comes in. You have a good looking cow, you lose to a better one cow, you just keep going. You just don't get over it. You just keep going, try to do your best.